Hello. So I really wanted to hide my view, but it is just too beautiful and too breathtaking to not share it. So I'll just do a quick cross section and another cross section and another cross section. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get. All right, stay focused now. I was recently thinking about how it is that many times we find people that say, I want to be able to tell my truth. And in the process of wanting to tell the truth, or what we consider to be our truth, we overtell it or we undertell it. And sometimes we burn bridges in the process of trying to tell it. Now, one of the things I'm studying to recognize is that when you have been raised in an environment where you weren't given where you never had the opportunity to share your truth or to live or be your truth and to be understood for your truth, it's difficult to tell it moving forward. And it's almost like a lump in your throat because every time it's been suppressed. And every time you want to tell it, you feel like you're going to do something wrong, or even worse, that you're going to hurt someone. Because one thing about the truth is it can be hard to tell, particularly if it's not the kind of truth that massages an ego, particularly if it's not the kind of truth that makes the person that you're telling feel good with themselves or feel comfortable. Now, many times, because we do not want to lose those relationships, or because we do not want to lose those people, we bottle up that truth, or we just take whatever it is that is coming, and for the sake of the friendship or the relationship or the partnership or the business, we leave it the way it is. And then for others who feel that, hey, in some people would say, all die and I die. That means you only die once. So let me just die and know that whatever it is, if I do it, I die. If I don't do it, I die. So I can as well just do it. And there is no decorum in the way that it is done. So we just go ahead and blurt out or give rude retorts sometimes because we are trying to tell our truth. So there are two extremes, right? The extreme of telling it anyhow, and the other extreme of not telling it at all. Now, there's nothing wrong with emotions. We always say that emotions are normal. The Bible says, be angry, but do not sin. Also says, don't let the sun go down on your anger. That means that anger is okay. It's okay to be angry. However, it is what you do when you are angry that will determine good or bad. So it's okay to feel a particular way. Now, how do you communicate how you feel? It's worse off when you communicate it and the person you're communicating to somewhat doesn't read it or accept it or relate or connect to it the way you expect them to connect to it. Now, that's a total kettle of fish. That's another 9-unit course. But the most important thing is, how do you learn to communicate your heart, communicate your intellect, communicate your position, communicate your perspective correctly? And even if it's going to be misunderstood, how do you learn how to re-communicate it correctly? Find peace with yourself. Establish peace with other people. Find common ground moving forward, understanding that you always have a perspective to something and other people have a perspective to something. However, if it's someone that you are going to progressively live with and progressively share life with, then you have to progressively be able to find common ground. If it's someone that matters to you at the place of work, in your relationship, in marriage, a friendship, then you have to progressively find common ground, because the life cannot be only blue from your lenses. And in the same way, life cannot be always red from the person's lenses. Common ground is when your blue lens and their red lens, like mine is a red frame, red frames come together to form purple lenses. That is when you will find common ground. So what's my point? I'm trying to find out what it is. Hey guys, if you're having issues with communicating your position, communicating yourself, and you sometimes feel lost or you feel unheard, and in the process of it, you even feel like you've lost yourself, let's talk about it. Drop a message in the comment section and let's talk further. Okay? Up until then, you have an amazing day. I am StephREDD. Remember, no matter what comes or goes, no matter what gives in or doesn't, you never give up until you win. And even if you don't win, it's okay. Ensure that you finish strong. Bye.